Hello, my name is Elena. My name is Elena,
My name is Sally.
and today we're going to be talking about our chosen visualization, which is A View on Despair by Sanja Cupers. Um, just a little bit of background on this visualization. It actually won the Golden Award from the Information is Beautiful website in the category of People, Language, and Identity. And today we're going to be talking about four different pillars of data visualization in the context of this piece. Um, and for reference, I'm going to be talking about purpose and content, and Sally is going to be talking about structure and formatting. So to begin with the purpose, this striking data art piece categorizes the methods in which people committed suicide in the Netherlands in 2017. For Keepers, this piece is personal as she struggles with depression and ultimately also attempted to commit suicide. A View on Despair is a visual juxtaposition. At first glance, it is an aesthetic piece of art, but in further detail, it presents data on the harsh reality of a heavy subject like suicide. In terms of the content of this piece, like I said before, this visualization categorizes suicide deaths in the Netherlands in 2017 by suicide, method, age, and gender. So for example, according to the visualization, the most common method of suicide is hanging strangulation, as shown by the number of trees. Now at first, like we said, this image is visually striking. It just looks like a piece of art. Um, but thinking about this from a data perspective, the content itself is very unclear without the legend, which for reference, this legend is not included in the data visualization itself. And so this visualization lacks context, which makes it very unclear to the viewer in terms of the interpretation of the data itself and the story it's trying to tell. I'm now going to pass it on to Sally.
Yeah, so if we're talking about structure, if you look at the legend, you can see that there's 8 different age groups and 7 different methods of suicide that the data visualist uses. And then within the different elements, there are 8 different subunits to differentiate between the 8 different age groups, and all of those vary with color, form, and sizes. The landscape is also split into two, with men on the left and women on the right. And some of the critiques that we had for this was that even though these symbolic elements are all very different, without the use of the legend, it would be very hard to understand what you're looking at. So without the legend, it would be almost impossible to understand what the data visualist is trying to convey to the viewer. In addition, another critique we had was that a lot of these items, the different subunits within each of the elements, are very clumped together, which generates a lot of different unnecessary eye movement on the part of the viewer to try to understand this depiction, which is not something we're trying to do when we're trying to have an effective data visualization. And if we're going to talk, said it's very aesthetically pleasing and it grabs at the viewer's attention, although there's some compromise in effectively getting the message across about what this is trying to convey. There are some features of the visualization that are sort of distracting and take away from the attention of the viewer and the purpose of the piece. So if we're looking at the visualization, the hills and the body of water don't appear to be in the legend. So we could take some of those items out to avoid distracting the audience. And the placement of some of these units appear to be very sporadic too, which makes it challenging for the audience to focus on key details of the visualization.
Thank you for listening. Bye.